A dim glow shimmered across the village as the full moon bathed the land in silver light. At the heart of the open square stood a boy, his hands trembling, his breath steady, his eyes fixed on the elders who had doubted him all his life. Tonight, he would prove them wrong. The wind whispered through the trees as murmurs spread among the villagers. How could he possibly harness the moon's gift, they wondered. But there he stood, untouched by fear, embracing the power he had long been denied. As he lifted his hands, the light of the moon seemed to bend towards him, its energy surging through his veins. "The boy has mastered what we thought impossible," an elder gasped. The power, once believed to be a mere myth, flowed effortlessly within him. And in that moment, as the night sky bore witness to his transformation, the boy finally understood his destiny. In the small village of Lyrian, beneath the ever-watchful eye of the moon, a boy named Kian was born with a peculiar mark on his palm, a crescent shape that glowed faintly on certain nights. From a young age, Kian was different. He felt an invisible pull towards the moon, a force he couldn't explain. But difference, in the eyes of his village, was not a gift. It was a burden. The elders dismissed his strange connection to the moon as nonsense, and the villagers whispered behind his back. Even his father, a respected hunter, found it hard to accept. "Focus on real skills, Kian," he would say, "not dreams that lead nowhere." But Kian couldn't ignore it. Every night, he would climb to the highest hill, hoping to understand the force within him. His only companion was an old healer named Mira, who saw something the others did not. "The moon speaks to you, child," she would say, "but you must learn to listen." As Kian grew older, his longing to understand his gift deepened. Yet every attempt to embrace it was met with resistance. The village thrived on tradition, and there was no place for myths. When Kian attempted to show his father his abilities, the man turned away, ashamed. "No son of mine will chase fairy tales," he declared. But something inside Kian refused to die. He began sneaking into the forest at night, experimenting with the energy that pulsed through his hands when the moon shone brightest. Small flickers of light, strange shifts in the wind, signs that he was connected to something greater. One fateful night, a band of outsiders arrived in the village, warriors seeking knowledge of the moon's gift. Their leader, a man cloaked in shadows, spoke of ancient powers lost to time. He claimed that such power could only belong to one chosen by destiny. The village elder scoffed, but Kian listened with rapt attention. Could it be true? Was he meant for something more? His doubts grew when the warriors challenged the village to prove their worth. "If the moon's gift exists among you, let it be seen," they declared. Fear gripped Kian's heart. If he failed, he would be shunned forever. With Myra's guidance, Kian prepared for the trial. "The moon will not give its power freely," she warned. "You must surrender to it, not command it." Doubt warred with determination as the fateful night arrived. The village gathered around the central fire, the warriors watching with keen eyes. Kian stepped forward, hands trembling. Closing his eyes, he reached for the moon. For a terrifying moment, nothing happened. Then, as doubt threatened to consume him, he let go of fear. The energy surged forward, wrapping around him like a protective cloak. The village gasped as silver light danced around him, illuminating the truth. The power was real. He was not a fool. He was not broken. He was chosen. As the light faded, the warriors bowed in respect. "You have harnessed what many have lost," their leader said. "But power is not your true gift. Understanding is." Kian turned to his father, expecting rejection. Instead, he saw something new in the man's eyes: pride. The elders, humbled, acknowledged what they had ignored for years. "Perhaps it is time we listen," one murmured. With newfound confidence, Kian vowed to use his gift not for glory, but for wisdom. He would guide others like him, those cast aside for being different. And so, the boy once scorned became the village's greatest light. Not because of his power, but because he embraced who he truly was. Final moral: True strength lies not in proving others wrong, but in embracing your own truth, even when the world refuses to see it.